Hi, my name is Raul Machado, and I'm here to do the presentation for assignment number your assignment. Okay. I should point out that some values here because the low value is the n, and uncommon fixed random generated number set seed. Some of the values presented in this work might vary from the one obtained elsewhere, but conclusion like which parameter is smaller and larger and closer to what remains the same. Okay, the first part of the exercise 1 is to generate data sets consisting of n equal 1000 individuals. That's the second assignment. So this is some extract of the data for some realizations. Okay, and then here I'm using the requested UI package, and for that I do this estimation of the average causal effect with regression imputation, and for OA, or call it OR, which is 15.4342. Okay, and the other estimation for the causal effect with the double robust, call it the R and the R package, is 15.44. That is, they're very close, as you can see here. They're very close to each other. Okay. The second part is to compare estimates from the homework assignment number 2 and the confidence interval. Okay, so here I have the result from assignment number 2. I'm going to repeat it here. So this is for the first one, estimator, IPW. The first one is 18.97, and for the second one is 15.96, which is close to the requested one, which is a 15. This is the one extracted directly from the table. Okay, so there's no estimation here, but 15.48. So the second one is closer, and now just compare that this is very close to this one, which is the first estimator for this assignment with the OR 15.4, and the second one, which is 15.411. I already talked about this here. Okay, already talked about this here. They're here. Okay, here, and the other here. Okay. Okay. So the first confidence interval, 95% level, is for the OR is between 14 and 16, which and for the second one is 14 and 60, between 14 and 16. Also, I included the uncertain interval as well. Okay, but this is not asked in the exercise, but I did it anyway. So now I compare the previous. That is, both estimates are very close, as you can see here, very close to each other. Okay, and the value extracted from the table is within those intervals. Okay, as you can see here, 1542 is in this interval. Also, I can obtain the confidence interval using the standard equations. Okay, 14 and 16, which is very close to these two as well. Okay, now the same cannot be said with estimators in assignment number 2, which are this one. When the computer variance in assignment number 2, exercise 1b, are used to obtain the confidence interval. For instance, this is explained also in the paper in this page. And you can see here, the values is 18 and 19, and 15 and 16, and this value, there is not even included here. It's not within this value, okay? Now, exercise number 2. It is a x2 is okay. Here we have three cases. When the x2 is both in the propensity score and the model, but x2 in case A is not in the probability of being treated. That's a propensity score. So what I do, you see, this is a new propensity score excluding x1, but while this is containing the second one. Okay, in the UI, the values will be, this is the mole correct, but the propensity score is only excluding xy, x1. So at the end, you get these extremely large values, which are very sensitive. The IPW1 and IPW, while the OR and the AIPW remain pretty much the same. As you can see, this is before, when everything is correct, okay? And this is when you have the x1 excluded from the propensity score, okay? So these are two estimators. This is not strange, okay? And pretty much, because the issue is that the propensity, because the error in the propensity score doesn't affect OA, OR, while the error in the propensity score in the double robust is compensated with the correct outcome model, okay? That's pointed out in the exercise number 3. Here, the model is wrong while the propensity score is correct. In this case, I just only put excluding x1 here, but the propensity score is correct. And which means the outcome doesn't, x1 doesn't affect the outcome, so the outcome here, this is observed, the original one, and this is the affected one, okay? When I exclude x1, because it affected y0 and y1. And the results are, observe, this is when, for the IPW1 and IPW2, which is going from original, as it should be, to this, when you have error in the model and the outcome. While OR, now OR is affected, but not in the AIPW, the double robust. I mean, it's pretty much close to the original, which is here. You see, very close. And the reason is because the OR relies on the model, which is wrong in this case. Why AIPW, on the other hand, the error in the model is compensated with the correct propensity score. I will talk about that in exercise number 3. So AIPW is the best, okay? Now, so in the third case will be when the xy is not even included in either, and the outcome on the probability is no. So it would be like x2 here and x2 here in the propensity score here. So you're gonna get the goes from 18 to 142. The second one goes from 15, the original one, as it should be, with this error 40, and OR goes from 15 up to 23, and 15 it should be to 23. I mean, in this case, none of them are good, because in the model, both the model and propensity score are wrong, and not even the double robust can compensate for both errors. Okay. Now exercise number 3. I have to show theoretically the double robust expectation on bias. Okay. Here I'm gonna do it double. As I pointed you now in the exercise before, I'm gonna explain both. First, let me show you. This is simple. I put this expectation here. The expectation is this one I have to show when mu y is expectation of y1. Okay. So this is only for using the different steps here. I just put it in up to here. In the homework you will see more details but this is only the using the linear property of expectation. Okay, so they have two parts. This is for the 3 to 1 IPW3 W part, and this is argumentation part. Let us study this. Okay. So first, the correct propensity score but wrong outcome model. That is, this is not correct here. Okay. In the argument part of the question 1, this part, you get this. Okay. And now, okay, the double expectation with respect to xy, because this is for each of them. Take out EM1 due to they are known for the xy, and put it in this x. And recall that this equation is for T1, Ti1. So this expectation T1, and because this is a expectation of the no value to take it out because it's known. and this cancel each other, and sorry, this cancel each other will be 0, because this is equal to equal, and it will be, this is not cancel because it's equal, okay? Now don't miss, this is equal to 0, all of them, okay? Because this is the same and this is the same, okay? And of course, if correct, assuming correct, hence the question loses the augmentation part, and what is left is this part, okay? Hence, let us go to this part step by step. The linear property of the expectation, take the sum out, the double expectation, take out e and y, to both are known, okay? And then this is because this is y, this is for the treatment, so for ty here, okay? And this is for ty, so this cancel each other, and you get the sum of expectation e, I, y, but each value is a constant, so it's the same thing, okay? Expectation constant is a constant, and take the mean, and this is what you get, as done as in assignment 1. Alright, now let's go to the second version, will be case of correct outcome for wrong propensity score. In this case, I have to rearrange question 1 in this way. Steps are very clear, regrouping, let's multiplying each other, regrouping, and then at the end you get this part. Because in this case, the outcome model is specified correctly, then this part had to become 0 here, okay? And this becomes 0 very easily. A double expectation, as before, we are talking about TIY, okay? And this becomes 0 because this part is equal to 0, not because they cancel, because it's equal to 0. And what is left, if this is part, take the linear, the sum, put it out, but this is treated as a, so treated part, so it's y to 1, and this no, take out the same thing, this is a constant, and you get y. So both sides you get this as requested. That's slut.